It was a dark and chilly day in Moscow as Vladimir the First was unveiled by Vladimir the Current. The large statue, after much dispute and discussion, has been placed just outside the walls of the Kremlin. It was Vladimir who chose Orthodox Christianity for the medieval pagans of Kievan Rus, gathered Slavic lands, and he's very in vogue in Moscow right now.
Strong moral support, cohesion and unity helped our ancestors overcome difficulties, to live and to win for the glory of the fatherland, to strengthen its power and greatness from generation to generation. Today, it's our duty to stand together against modern threats using spiritual precepts, invaluable traditions of unity, and to advance ensuring the continuity of our 1,000-year history.
Not all are so sure. After the black limousines had sped Putin away, supporters and detractors debated the medieval ruler's merits.
Why are you here? You should discuss history in the kitchen.
I am against people steeped in blood being called saints in our country. I am against the church to apply double standards.
Russia's propensity for controversial statues is nothing new. This one, of debatable taste, was put up in 1997 when the country was still finding its feet after the Soviet collapse. It's Peter the Great, the Tsar, who admired, emulated and ultimately wanted Russia to be a part of the West. A different set of rulers is being cast in bronze and stone these days. Like this new statue, unveiled in the city of Oryol last month, it's of Ivan the Terrible, a Tsar associated with paranoia, bloody purges and massacres. Historian Alexander Golubov thinks this is a mistake, that bad people should not be monumentalized, but he acknowledges he might be in the minority.
There is definitely societal demand for a great state, great Russia, Russian Empire, the Soviet Union, a superpower. That's why there's such demand for historic figures who expanded Russian land, conquered and acquired. There's an analogy with the current president, but it's too early to draw conclusions about his rule.
The organisation that's had a hand in both recent statues, one of Stalin too, believes all Russia's leaders are complex, that there's good with the bad.
We
don't want to say that there weren't repressions. There were during Stalin's rule, Peter the Great's, Ivan the Terrible's. If you look at Russian history, any major breakthrough was paid for with human lives. It wasn't Stalin's invention. We are not going to whitewash the history.
It's a conundrum, and one by no means unique to Russia. Celebrating a nation's leaders and supposed saviours will always be problematic when so many of them are soaked in blood. Rory Challands, Al Jazeera, Moscow.